Hey everybody, thank you for coming out. I'm Steven, and thank you of course to the Center for Fiction, to Sarah and Noreen and my other fellows, and this has just been an amazing opportunity and experience I'm so grateful for. I think most of the other fellows are aware of the fact that I'm a strict adherent to the short story form, which I take a sort of weird pride in. Short stories being sort of about as practical in the publishing industry as being like a poet, maybe, or like just like like writing manifestos alone in my apartment and saving them to folders on my laptop that no one's ever going to see. So that being said, I'm going to read two really short pieces of fiction. The first is called My Friend Whose Mom Died. My friend whose mom died shows me his room. He shows me a lighter. He shows me a knife. My friend whose mom died, he shows me a grenade. Disarmed, he says, like he's teaching me the word. He shows me $17 folded inside a pencil box. He shows me a tiny animal skull, cradling it like a baby. Touch it, he says, cradling his tiny skull baby. My friend whose mom died has a tiny little skull baby, and he tells me to touch it. Touch it, he says, yanking it away before I can. My friend whose mom died, he shows me the letter K scratched into his arm. K, he says, for kill. My friend whose mom died says, I'll give you one if you want. He says, I'll give you a K if you want. My friend whose mom died shows me a game where he says, you be the girl and I'll be the boy. I am the girl and he, my friend whose mom died, is the boy, until we hear a truck pull up into the driveway. A truck pulls up into the driveway and the back door opens and my friend whose mom died says, get off. Get off, he says, and picks up a pack of cigarettes and shows it to me. He shows me a BB gun. He shows me a condom his cousin Ricky gave him, dangling it in my face. Touch it, he says, yanking it away before I can. My friend whose mom died, he shows me a photo of a lady with crooked yellow teeth. My friend whose mom died, he shows me a photo of this crooked-toothed lady and says, that's her. He says, that's her. That's my mom. He says, she's dead. My friend whose mom died, he says, she's dead. Like having a dead mom is the same as having a knife, a grenade, $17, a tiny little skull baby no one else can touch. And this second piece is called Discernible Blood. The first ones to turn play practical jokes, eavesdrop, watch strangers undress, do what they can't do seen. They themselves boast of such deeds. Occasionally money goes missing from registers or items disappear from store shelves. But generally the invisibility is thought of as a novelty, something exciting, temporary. The visible soon grow tired of looking around, however, wondering where the disembodied voice might emanate from next. They find themselves cringing from the once thrilling sensation of unseen hands. They plead with the invisible to put on clothing and resume normal, perceptible lives. The invisible become quiet, secretive, as if they live in a world entirely separate from that of the visible. The only sign of their presence might be a sudden creaking of a door, a floorboard groaning, a phantasmal sigh. Some are never to be heard from again. Others lash out. The visible find themselves shoved down staircases, accosted on buses, terrorized by unknown assailants in their own homes. What the point of such attacks is, the visible can only guess. Is some primitive urge emerging now that the human is vanishing? Is there some twisted logic only the hidden can understand? Do they simply wish to see real, discernible blood? Such questions cease to matter. Invisibility claims the last of the visible. For the children, envious for so long of imperceptible friends, it's accepted gladly. For couples who turn together, it's an odd sort of courtship. Unseeing one another elicits a pain not felt since desire was first recognized. Most, however, come to understand the reticence of those long since faded. They are insubstantial, absent. Thoughts of oblivion are difficult to avoid. Eventually, even the children grow dejected. There is no intangible left to witness their intangibility except for the dogs and cats sniffing the seemingly empty air with alarm. And yet, eventually, the animals and insects disappear too. The grass is next, a blade here, a blade there, a lawn, a park, a meadow. The flowers follow, then the trees. The weeds linger the longest, but even they can't withstand invisibility. Then goes the inanimate. Rocks and dirt go. Walls, roofs, fences, roads, sidewalks. All the parameters of corporeal life go. Clothes go, keepsakes go, photos that might confirm a bygone existence go. Those in their homes stay put. Those outside stagger through the void. Sometimes nothing blocks their way. Once in a while, a distant sound is heard. A dog barking? A shout? When other humans are heard nearby, they turn and stumble away. When they brush another body, they reel from the alien touch. Wind is felt like a passing spirit. Day and night felt not at all. With no direction, many simply stop and sit where they are. The complete lack of color of anything as fundamental as black or white seems impossible. The fact of their own consciousness in such a place is incongruous, but what else is there? They are each only a thought. When all at once visibility returns, some find themselves mere feet from houses for which they've been searching. Some are as lost as ever. Some are blinded, the world is so bright and apparent. Thank you.